The Restore model of care brings care planners, churches, volunteers, counselors, and various resources together to form a kind of solution network for those in distress. We can't tell you all the stories about the hundreds of people who have been helped, but we can tell you one story, a story that captures the spirit of the Restore model of care.
The house was in a shamble, the kids was in a shamble. Like the whole atmosphere was shamble. And I don't normally pray, but I ended up praying this morning. I say, God, please help me to fix the situation I'm in. And it so happens the next week I end up meeting Glenda. And from the day I met Glenda to now, she never leave my side.
I think that's what Jesus calls us to do. You know, if a person needs some food, you give them food. If they need some love, you love them.
She was super kind, super nice, super courteous. And matter of fact, I didn't even know she was a Christian in the beginning, because she never forced God down my throat. But Pastor Lou was there like, you know, like a big brother. You know, he was there, what can I say with Pastor Lou? He was the nicest guy you want to ever meet, the nicest guy you want on the side of you when you're down.
To reach out to this family really required multiple people to come alongside Norman to care for him, and also to come alongside his wife. And also we had a different group who came alongside his kids, and everybody working together.
When I first got to know Norman, he was a little bit skeptical about why we were helping him. I think he had some doubts about that, and he was looking for the ulterior motive. So I got to really see him journey in his trust level for other people, and to see that there are people that just genuinely want to help, and that there isn't always some hidden agenda. It's just helping for the sake of helping. And in our case, we've never hidden it when we've said it. We do it because we feel that's what Jesus is calling us to.
They helped me with clothes. They helped me with food. They helped me with my immigration. They helped me with, with counseling.
There were some people who came alongside as spiritual help, and yet others who came alongside to be able to provide the renovations, and then others who came alongside for the financial help. So it really was an amazing team effort, and it's as if God has this whole plan worked out. He knew exactly when who should come in, where, and it all worked out exactly the way it should.
For being a simple guy like me, mind-boggling, because they made me feel like a prime minister or a president or something. Like this whole, when Glenda can't figure this out, Pastor Lou could figure this out. If Pastor Lou can't figure it out, Pastor Steve could figure this out. So I always had this circle around me. So I thank God for that. I thank God for Him bringing these people around me.
The thing that really impacted me was how a group of churches from different denominations can come together and work in a very collegial way and represent Christ, and let go of denominational barriers that may exist and just work because we're serving Jesus and we're loving people.
It's not about judging them, it's not about condemning them, it's not about any of those things. It's just about loving them and walking alongside, and whatever that looks like.
You all helped me like I was a long lost brother. And because of that, I'll forever be grateful to all of y'all, you know, forever.
It takes a lot of friends to go through life together. And when you're in distress, to do life alone is an awful circumstance. And so it's our privilege to be a friend and to whenever possible as a friend show up. And to me it tells Norman what we think God wants us to do. God doesn't want us to go halfway. He's not a half-miler God. And so we take that same spirit. We want to be as meaningful to Norman as possible as a friend.
The churches of Markham will do more if we work together. If we pool our resources, our volunteer efforts, and our benevolent funds, they will go further, and we will be more effective and efficient in caring for those in need. But the truth is, the best part about coming together is that no one will stand alone. Together, we can make a huge difference in the city of Markham.